Pedal down the open road, catch a fish where rivers flow, flying high where drones do go. Bike and fish and fly, let's roll.
Okay, on this ride we're starting on Meggison Road, going down to Bexley Trail, over the bridge, down to Eastport, right around Eastport a little bit, then into Water's Edge, down back to Bexley Trail, Long Prairie, where we hit a dead end, then back to Marsh Bend Trail, which we took to Bar Boulevard, then hit the Street of Dreams, then down to Landstone Boulevard, Middleton we rode around a little bit, then to Central Parkway, Marsh Bend Trail, then we went through the neighborhood to go to Corbin Trail, back to McNeill Drive, back to the bridge, and then back home on Meggison Road. Hello everyone, in this video we're going to take a bike ride today along some new trails in the villages, and I'm not going to go on trails that I've been on before. I'm going to try to hit some new areas, and starting out at the Lake Denton Postal Facility. We're going to go out toward Eastport, check out, I don't even know if we can get into Eastport at this point. I'm not going to go on roads that are closed or trails that are blocked off. So, and I'm going to stay mostly on the roads, so I'll hit some new trails to show you what they're like. So stay tuned, and we'll be on our way shortly. We're going out at the Meggison Road. We're going to take Meggison Road all the way up to Bexley Trail. It's a little breezy today, and we've had a cold front come through, but it's going to start to warm up. So I guess I'm about 3 or 4 miles from Bexley Trail. Okay, we're going by the Homestead Rec Center. Just entered Sumter County. Okay, we're going to turn left up here, get on that trail. Let's see if anybody stops. Nope, I didn't think so. Okay, so this trail will take us underneath Bexley Trail, and it will allow us to get onto the path on the north side of Bexley Trail, which then we can then take over the bridge. You can ride the road, but there's not that big a shoulder. It's probably not safe. Now we're going to turn right, go underneath Bexley Trail. When we come out the other side, we got to make the left. Bexley Bridge, or as it's more properly known as the Southern Oaks Bridge. Southern Oaks, I guess, is too long. Too long a name. The Southern Oaks Golf Course, I believe. Looks like it's in good shape. See the turnpike traffic to the straight ahead to the right a little. Now we're going to go over the bridge. So as we go over the bridge to the right, 2 o'clock, that's Edenfield. want to go, we want to continue straight on Bexley Trail. We have to go through a tunnel. We want Bexley Trail south. You gotta be careful going through these tunnels. Golf carts coming behind you. So we want Bexley Trail south. Huh. That area to the right. This is where I want to go. No, it's not even blocked off. But there's nothing here. Well, you see I made a wrong turn. And so did he. Drive is not done yet. That's the McNeill Drive path, McNeill Drive path, or McNeill path south. That's not done yet, obviously, so I'm going the other way, which I guess is Bexley Trail. I haven't been down this way so long on a bicycle. It looks so different. So it looks like I'm heading southwest. That must be Edenfield on the right. Decided not to reroute this ahead of time, and I was just going to wing it, just to make it more fun. And the danger in doing that is that you wind up in places where you don't want to be. There's a golf cart passing me because obviously I'm going too slow. I'm doing 15 miles an hour, so I don't know what the speed limit is on these cart paths. I think, yeah, that's Eastport. So I'm going in the right direction. But I made that first turn back there, the wrong turn. And McNeill Drive south is not complete yet. There's a couple of cyclists coming the other way. So we're going to try to we have to get under the road here. There's a tunnel, I'm sure. Oh yeah, there's a little loop around. This is, I don't know what the road is. Yeah, Corbin Trail. Okay. This is a little loop around to get on the other side of the Corbin Trail. Years ago, I flew my drone from this location. And I think that area to our left is Farmstead, or CDD 16. See, they're making progress. That goes right up to the Sumter County line. Sumter County, Lake County line. Okay, so now we're going to curve back around and head toward Eastport, which is straight ahead. Yeah, here's the tunnel. We go under Bexley Trail. I did this about a year ago. I did this on my bicycle, and it's been here for a while. Now we have to go, I believe, left. Yeah, we don't want Corbin Trail. Maybe we'll come back that way. Come back on Corbin Trail. So if you're curious, I've already gone 4.5 miles on this trip. Now look at the we got the courts available, the volleyball courts. I hear pickleball going too. So I guess I don't know what they're playing, pickleball on sand courts? So it looks like the pickleball courts are open. Oh, this is neat. We'll be able to ride around a little bit. This part of Eastport anyway, I guess this part is open. It's like a workout trail, recreational trail there. All the equipment's in place. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make a right up ahead on the trail. Wow, this does look quite a bit more complete than the last time I was here. There's the Eastport sign. Now, last time I was here, straight ahead was blocked off. It looks like it's open now, so we'll go straight through. See where it takes us. I do want to come back and make a left to go that way. To go to Water's Edge. Hopefully we get to ride a little bit around Eastport. See what's open. Probably not much. So, looks like the trail is over. Now we're going to ride around Eastport. Looks like this part's open. How about that? So I don't really have any idea where I'm going, guys, so I'm just going to ride around, check it out. So the sales center is right here. Sales and recreation center. I mean the sales center. So it's not officially open yet, I don't believe. Well, I have not been paying attention, to be honest. I think because the restaurants and the stores are not open yet. But obviously the recreational areas are open. See if we can get down close to the water. So those roads are blocked off straight ahead. So we won't go down there. Oh, there's Sunset Island, straight ahead. That's closed off, so that's not open yet. Yeah, I guess I would be surprised if that were open. Although I know people flew their drones around here. I guess you could park anywhere around here and fly your drone. You're allowed to do that. So we got people walking around, checking it out. More informational area on the left. Sales and information. This is the new sales center. Boy, is it huge. We'll go in here for a second. So this is Sunset Island. I guess this is a seating area, it looks like. Another seating area over there across the pond. And that looks like the bandstand right there. And over there is the hotel. Eastport Hotel. So there's the bridge that we saw that was closed when you get onto the island. All right. Let's continue our trip around. Maybe we'll get a closer look at the hotel. Oh, that's closed off. This is all closed off. Trolley's ready. I remember when these circle walls were put in. The new palm trees were going to be there eventually. Oh, they're there now. They got their trolleys ready. I guess that's it. I'm not sure there's more of that that's open right now. Looks like this is all brick, not pressed concrete. Well, that was surprising. I guess they had to open this up for the sales center. I guess they needed to get that open. Also, the cyclist coming. All these roads are open. You can't be far from having their official open. I guess the stores don't look occupied though. So these roads are closed here. The road to the right is closed. The road to the left is open. So we'll take that down. Let's ride over here. See if we can get to the hotel. Oh, there's the Eastport Hotel. Shopping, dining, nightly food, and fun. Hotel Eastport. There it is, folks. Pretty nice. They're still working on it. They got a lot of contractors all around. So let's get out of here. And the road is closed up ahead too. So the downtown, main part of the downtown area is closed. And I guess this is where the golf course is and the driving range. Well, it's getting used, that's for sure. Like I said, I have no idea where I'm going, guys. I'm just riding around on open roads. I don't know if the golf course is open. Driving range and golf shop. So I guess that's the area. Oh shoot, I don't want to go this way. That's the, I think that's the golf cart path through the golf course. Yeah. Looks like the golf course is open. I can't tell. We're going to ride around the other side of it. We'll see if there are people playing the course. Here's another look at the driving range as we drive by in the other direction. So if you're wondering, it's been 6.3 miles since we started the ride. Okay, I'm going to make a right on BB Court. And we'll head out of here. This is the downtown area. I think we can ride through it. It looks open. Yeah, that's right, because it was open. It's closed to the left, but open to the right. People are riding on it. I don't think they're supposed to be. So this shows you the downtown area, the Main Street. Citizens First Bank. I think that's why it's not open yet, because all these stores are empty. Alright, this is exactly where I wanted to be. I'm going to go to Water's Edge. We're entering into Water's Edge. There's a rec center on the left. Okay, we're taking this small trail here up ahead to Bexley Trail. We're going to cross Bexley Trail and hop on another trail and go right. So about 6 months ago, I put together a video saying I wasn't going to make any more drone videos of the villages, and I'm not. I don't plan on it at this point, unless something happens that warrants special attention. But there are enough people already that do that sort of thing, and I really did not enjoy doing those videos. I kind of did them almost as a service. They got a lot of views, but it really wasn't worth it to me. But I do enjoy riding my bicycle, so if I can take some photos of this area while riding my bike, I'll do it. Now, those power poles you see there in the distance on the left, those are along the old Route 470. And it looks like, if you go straight ahead here, looks like this path is going to continue straight, which is nice. I thought it would. I don't know how far it's going to go. It'll be interesting to see. All right, we're going to take this now southeast. We'll see how far it goes, how far we can go. Well, these are there's two 9-hole golf courses here, Beautyberry and, I don't know, Huckleberry or something like that. I forget their names. Looks like they're in decent shape as well. Okay, there's a tunnel to the right. I guess that'll take you into Water's Edge. We're going to go straight. That's the Marsh Bend Trail, yep. I don't think I've ever been on this. I don't know if this part was ever open. Alright, I think right up here is a trail that goes off to the left. Oh, it looks like it's blocked off. Maybe the road's blocked off, I don't know. As I said, that's CDD 16 to our left. Long Prairie. Alright, this does not look closed. So this is definitely a new trail. And we're going into CDD 16 now. This is Long Prairie. I have to admit, I saw this trail on D&D aerial photography video. I was wondering where it went. Didn't look like it was blocked off. So, we're going to take it, see where it goes. I don't assume it's not going to go very far and it's just going to stop. But we'll see. There are no close signs on it, so I mean, it's just, there's nothing out here. I guess the golf course is here to our left. I'll give you another shot of that. We're just going to go down this until it ends. I'll let you know when we get there. Big parking lot here to our left. I have no idea what it is. This thing just keeps on going. Alright, so this is called Bush Boulevard. Oh, I know where Bush Boulevard is. Holy cow, I wonder if this trail is connected all the way up to Central Parkway. So it's not for golf carts, that's for sure. You can see the bollards. Oh, this is slick. So I could take this, if this is complete, I can take this all the way to Central Parkway. I bet you it is complete. That is slick. Okay, so we're on a trail which is, I guess, runs adjacent to Bush Boulevard, I believe. And the sign when we came in here said Long Prairie. So there's Long Prairie, Farmstead, and there's another one, I forget the name. But gives you an idea of where they're at with construction here. Lost a hubcap. I don't know if you can see them in the distance, but those are the power poles for the power lines that used to run along Route 470. Looks like they're working on the power lines there. I saw that guy. So we're getting close to Central Parkway. I don't know if this is going to connect. I hope it does, so I don't have to make a U-turn all the way back the way I came. I don't want to get on the road if it's closed. I think the road has to be closed. Oh shoot. Oh, it continues on the other side. There we go. Oh, that's a big gap. Bump. Okay, now we're on the other side of Bush Boulevard. We're heading towards Central Parkway. Oh, definitely doing some work here. I was surprised that they got this path done almost before anything else, or just after the road anyway. Oh boy. It says it's closed. Well, it's closed because there's a gap. Oh, I gotta get out of here. So what do? That's a safety tape because of the trail is not connected to the concrete. Well, I said I wouldn't go across the boundary, and I'm not. So I'll go back the way I came. Although that would have been more interesting to go up to Central Parkway and then take that over back. Okay, I'm at 9.8 miles. I'll let you know how many miles I backtracked when I get back to where I'm going. All right, so as we make our way back, just want to talk a little bit. I heard someone say, I think it was Don Wiley, that there's like 15,000 workers working on the village's construction. So you do some mental calculations. If they earn $50,000 a year, which is probably low, that's $75 million a year that the villages has to pay out to these workers. It's chump change. It's a lot of money. And so they got to sell a lot of houses. And they'll keep building, and they're going to keep selling if they can. The problem is the market is going belly up in Florida. And I think that's for the villages as well. You look at, well, there's one guy, his name is Gilbo Realty, and he's been posting a lot of videos showing you about all the metrics that shows that the village's market is slowing down considerably. And if you look anywhere else around Florida, the market's collapsing. And even though the villages may fare better than the rest of the market, it's going to suffer. And it's going to suffer big time. So I really believe stuff is going to slow down, because you can keep building houses, but then they're just going to sit on your inventory for days and months and maybe even years. And that's money out of pocket to do that. So I can't believe they're going to keep building at the same pace. They're going to have to slow down. So why is this market collapsing? And I read some stuff and I've watched some videos, and I really don't know, other than, if you think about it, taxes are going up in Florida. Florida is not the cheap place to live that it used to be. I remember someone told me when I moved there 18 years ago, you can get anybody to do anything you want for 10 bucks an hour. So there's no point in doing anything yourself. But forget that now. It's expensive now. More expensive than some stuff in the Northeast. And it's supply and demand. I think the villages is primarily the cause of that, because the demand for workers is so high that you can't get anything done. And services are just going through the roof. The other thing is traffic. Traffic is getting incredibly bad here, and it's only going to get worse. I hope you can hear me with this headwind. You know, when we moved here 18 years ago, we could have gone anywhere and not have a lot of traffic, not have a lot of traffic lights either. But now there's traffic everywhere. The turnpike is a parking lot at times. It's just not the pleasant place to live that it used to be. It's still beautiful. There's still a lot of things to do here. There's still a lot of good people here, but it's just not what it used to be. So taxes are going up. Real estate taxes are going up. Real estate taxes are going up to the point where they're almost the same as parts of the Northeast. And you think I'm kidding you, but I'm not. Looking at square foot, I compared a couple of homes, square footage wise, and they're almost identical. So you got traffic, you got congestion, you have brutal summers, you have just the added expense of everything going up. Publix is, you got to take a loan out just to go food shopping. They're just way overpriced. So it's not the place it used to be. So I think for that reason, all these reasons stated, and probably others as well, the market's collapsing. I think, in addition, the economy, the confidence in the economy is down. You have the tariffs, which is going to cause people's ability to buy things to diminish. I don't know if it's going to affect inflation. Has to. If the prices are being jacked up by the percentages we've been hearing. And these are things that people buy every day. It's just going to be, difficult to keep pace with inflation. And I think consumer confidence. This is probably the big one. Consumer confidence is just through the floor. And people are just not buying. People are not even looking at the villages as much as they used to. I heard someone comment that the YouTube videos are not getting the views that they were getting just a year ago. And I think people are just not looking because they're not even thinking about buying here. Maybe they were dreaming about buying here, but now that dream has been squashed by everything that's happening down here. Do I still like living here? I do, especially in the winter time. Am I going to keep that up? I don't know for how long. Alright, so it's now 11.4 miles. So I went, what did I say, 9.8? So I went 2.6 miles. So I took a 5-mile detour to check out that route. And that, we could have gone around that tape, but I did not want to go around any tape or any sign that said the road was closed. Alright, so we're coming up to this tunnel. We approached it from the other side and we came this way. Now we're going to go left and under Bexley Trail. Alright, so I think this is going to take us to Marsh Bend Trail. I think. Unless I'm all twisted around. No, it's going to take us to Landstone Boulevard if we keep going straight. And this trail will go right along Landstone and the southern boundary of Moultrie Creek. Alright, you can see the sign there. We're going into Shady Brook. I don't know if this trail, yeah, we're going to have to go across. We'll cross the road here. Now we're heading, I think, west. So this is Shady Brook to our left, Shady Brook to our right, and then beyond is a little section here of Shady Brook that goes to Water's Edge. Remember, we got into Water's Edge from Eastport. So if you're wondering, we're at 12.1 miles on the trip so far. Morning. Coming up to Bar Boulevard, I'm going to make a left. Now there's no bike trail here. If you want to go left. I guess you could take that. If you wanted to, you could take that trail all the way to the Central Parkway, I think. We're going to take the road here, golf cart path. You'll see a golf cart passing me now. We're going to head down to Middleton. I guess we'll check out Middleton just to see what it's like there, so stay tuned. We're going to take this all the way down. I'm going to take this all the way down to Middleton. The Moultrie Creek Rec Center over here. Alright, so I don't know if you remember this or you recognize it. This is Katie Keith Loop, or the old Street of Dreams. So these are all, there used to be model homes. The model homes have been moved to Well Point. I think we're going to go up toward Well Point. I don't know how many miles are going to make this ride, but now there were empty lots here. It looks like, what do you know? They built on them. I guess that's not a surprise, huh? So I don't know if these are for sale or not. I'm sure some of them have sold already. They're all in move-in condition, obviously. So this is the old Street of Dreams. Probably maybe shut it down a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. We'll come back out on Bar Boulevard, we'll make a left. And we're going to head toward I'm drawing a blank. Middleton. Okay, so this is the rotary between Bar Boulevard and Landstone. And I think that's closed. It's closed further down because they got to give you access to the restaurant and golf course. So we're going to go straight across. I'm not going to go around Middleton too much. I just want to check around the downtown area and see what's open. Okay, I got to, looks like this might be a school here. We'll see what it is. Well, we're entering the commercial area anyway. I don't know what that is. You know what it is, leave it in the comments. Alright, so we are entering the I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit because I sort of came out in the middle. So we'll go across, make a left, and we'll make a U-turn and come back around. Maybe I'll get a snack while I'm here. It's a good place. Nice places to sit down. There's Portillo's. Looks like a nice place. Sign for Middleton. Oh yeah, you can rent those golf carts there. It's pretty neat. You have people in town, you want to take them around. A closed road to our left. We're going to go back the way we came here. Again, there's Portillo's on our left. I don't know what it is. It's a restaurant of some kind. I know there's Victory Brewing up ahead. Well, we'll see a sign for this. It might be the school. I think it is. Yeah, it's Villages High School. So that's what that building was. It's nice to see a school here in Florida where they don't have fences around it. So we're going to go around to the end and make a left and come back around so we're a little closer to the establishments. Check out what they are. So I'll try to call out these places as we go by them. Hand and Stone, facial massage. Four Rivers, that looks like a restaurant. Yeah. I'm going to turn right on Middleton Drive. Oh, Four Rivers Smokehouse. Oh, let's check that out. So we're going to go up here and make a left, a U-turn, check out the rest of the stuff here. provisions, groceries and essentials. Purple Pig. Shopping adventure, I don't know what that is. Mainstream Boutique. And there's Victory Sports Bar. And I've heard a lot of good things about that place. There's a few nice places here to check out. We've been down this way already, so now I'll just make a U-turn. There's the Middleton Home Center, the Welcome Center. So if you're interested in buying a house in Middleton, all right. At this point, I'm just going to leave the villages. All right, we're on Gardner Drive. I'm going to get on the trail here. And I want to take Marsh Bend Trail. So we'll stay on this for a little while. I think we can get underneath Central Parkway and get onto Marsh Bend Trail. Yeah, I believe we're on the trail. Central Parkway is to our left. And we're going to go up to Marsh Bend Trail. Make a left. Take Marsh Bend Trail up to Corbin Trail. Take Corbin Trail back to Bexley. And then Bexley back to Meggison. So that's the plan. Okay, I think this is Marsh Bend Trail here. Yeah, and what we have to do is we have to make a loop around the rotary. And straight ahead in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, it might be too low. There's a tunnel to get underneath Central Parkway. Okay, we're going to curve to the right here and go downhill to the tunnel, make a left, come out onto the trail on the other side by Lakeview. I believe that's Lakeview here. Yeah, it's got to go left, there's no right. Alright, so this is the golf course that we saw when we were by Eastport. Alright, that's Marsh Bend Trail to our left, and we're going pretty much west-northwest. We're going to go around the Wildwood water treatment facility. See it on our left now. So on our right, I don't know if you can see it yet, that's the end of Central Lake. We're going to go around the far end of it here. And this is where they will eventually hold dragon boat races. You see some pavilions there, which I think they will use for maybe spectators to watch the events, the end of the race, I guess. A little trail there, I don't know if that's open yet. It wasn't open last year, we'll see. Now it's still closed. See the sign there? It's blocked off. Stop here. This is a nice place to stop, but looks like somebody already beat me to it. There you see Central Lake. This is the other trail that goes around Central Lake. It's closed off at the moment, but my guess is it's going to be open soon. Although they got a lot of construction going on over there, and that might be Lakeview. Yeah, that's Lakeview, and then there's, I forget, Oak Hollow, and then Well Point. We're going to go all the way to Well Point. If I can get off into Oak Hollow before we get to Corbin Trail, I will. So, in case you're wondering, I've traveled 18.5 miles so far, and taking a break. This is the trail that we just came down. And a golf cart coming here on the trail. As you can see, this is a pretty busy trail. So, I don't know where this road goes. It might go to, yeah, it's a maintenance area, I think. Might be a maintenance area for the golf course. I was hoping to get into Oak Hollow, but maybe further down we can do it. This looks like a trail into Oak Hollow. So let's take it, see where it goes. Again, I've never been on this one. This was not done the last time I was in this area. So this will, I think all it's going to do is go a little further east, and then we'll maybe ride on some development roads to get out to Corbin Trail. Yeah, it looks like it ends right here. Maybe. Yep. That's fine. This is what I was looking for anyway. So now we're in Oak Hollow. And I think if I go straight, yes, we are. See the sign there for Oak Hollow. Now stop. Looks like a rec center, tennis courts. Probably some pickleball courts around here. Yep. There they are. Okay, this is the Woodlands Bar and Grill and Golf Club. So there's the clubhouse. Corbin Trail. So what I'm going to do is go left. Take this to McNeill Drive. And then take McNeill Drive all the way to the Southern Oaks Bridge. Ride around the neighborhoods, but this ride has been long enough. Okay, I just made a right turn on the trail along McNeill Drive. So we'll take this to the Southern Oaks Bridge. So this is Edenfield over here. Some other cyclists coming my way. Hi. Hello. So this is Edenfield to our right. these other construction. One of the things that the Villages does right is they put in aquatic vegetation. And what that does is it sucks the nutrients out of the soil, out of the water, prevents algae formation, makes it look more natural and healthier for the environment. A lot of places don't do that. I think if left untreated, the ponds will revert back to nature, but a lot of places people like the sterile look rather than the natural look, which is absolutely ludicrous. Why anybody would want a sterile look is beyond me. They just want grass slopes that go into the water, which is absolutely and utterly stupid. Okay, we're coming up to the bridge soon, I think. I'm going to get off this path, take the road. You see the bridge there on our 10 o'clock. That's where we're headed. This is where we get on the cart path. So we came down this road the last time we went that way. We just went over the Southern Oaks Bridge and it's a 21-mile mark. The Southern Oaks Golf Course. We're heading to Meggison Road. Okay, we're going to turn right on Meggison Road and take that back to the rec center or a mail stop, I think. And I'm going to stay on the road. I'm not going to get on the trail. So I guess they have a speed issue. Speed limit's 30. That was a great ride. Thanks for joining me. And we went on some new roads today, some new trails.